Welcome to the home of Seong Gi-Hun, the protagonist of Squid Game, a man drowning in debt, suffocating under the weight of his past, and desperately clinging to whatever remains of his future. Today, we step inside this claustrophobic living space, a world where hope flickers dimly against the shadows of despair. This is not a dream home, it's a harsh reality. Picture a rundown apartment complex buried in the backstreets of Seoul. Cracked walls, flickering neon lights, stairwells lined with rusting railings. Here there are no panoramic city views, no luxury penthouses, just a narrow hallway leading to a battered door, the paint peeling like an old wound. Beyond that door lies something even more suffocating. A single room that serves as a kitchen, bedroom, and living space all at once. There's no space for comfort, just survival. The entrance greets you with the stale scent of cigarette smoke and instant noodles. To the left, a tiny kitchen, barely big enough to turn around in. The counter is cluttered with empty beer cans, used chopsticks, and overdue bills stacked in the corner. The refrigerator, almost empty. A few wilted vegetables, a half-empty bottle of soju, and expired food he probably couldn't afford to throw away. Next to it, a faded calendar, each date marked by a new deadline, a new payment missed. And then, there's the living room, if you can call it that. A single mattress on the floor, worn and unmade. An old TV flickering in the corner, playing reruns that no one's watching. A fan broken down which can't barely pushing around the stale air of a room that hasn't felt fresh in years. The walls, bare except for a few yellowed photographs, frozen memories of a happier past. In one, Gi-Hun holds his daughter, his smile full of life, a reminder of everything he's lost, and the only thing he has left to fight for. But this apartment is more than just a setting. It's a symbol, a representation of the harsh divide between the rich and the poor, the stark contrast between the ultra-wealthy and those who can barely afford to breathe. In Seoul's wealthiest districts, the rich live in glass towers looking down on the city. Meanwhile, in places like this, life is a daily struggle, where even the walls feel like they're closing in. Look closer. Every object tells a story. A stack of old lottery tickets, a toy left on the floor for the rare weekends his daughter visits, a crumpled racing bet slip, another desperate gamble on a future that never comes. Gi-Hun isn't just a fictional character. He represents millions trapped in an endless cycle of debt, labor, and lost dreams. People living on the edge of desperation with no safety net below them. And then, the card. The moment everything changes. A simple black invitation, a golden symbol stamped in the center, a promise of escape. But at what cost? This tiny apartment isn't just a home. It's the tipping point, the last stop before a man decides to risk everything for a chance at something better. When people talk about Squid Game, they remember the games, the brutal challenges, the high-stakes survival. But in reality, it all starts here. This apartment is the real battleground, the silent, suffocating space where life becomes unlivable, where a father makes a choice between debt and death. So now I ask you, if this was your home, if every day was a fight just to stay afloat, would you have made the same choice as Gi-Hun? This isn't just a set, it's a window into a harsh, unseen reality. A reality that isn't just fiction, but all too real for millions. Drop a comment below. Is this just a backdrop for the show? Or is it a brutal reflection of the world we live in? And if this deep dive captivated you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More cinematic locations await you in the next video.